Hello and welcome to the lecture series on monetary economics. In the previous class, we have seen the definition of a bank and the two essential features of it, that is acceptance of deposits and granting of loans. Today, I will be talking about the main banking services. So, let's get started. The first important service which a bank or a banking company performs is acceptance of deposits from the public. Now, these deposits can be in the form of current deposits which are coming from businesses. Then we have saving deposits coming on a very broader sense from the general public. Then we have fixed deposits which are kept for a period of time and they are on a bulk. And then we have recurring deposits which are for a period of time but they are added every month, that is in monthly contributions. So now if you look at it from a very comprehensive idea or sense, these two are called as the demand deposits. These are called as the demand deposit. That means the current and the savings deposit is called as the demand deposit, whereas the fixed deposits and recurring deposits are called as the time deposits. These two are called as the time deposits. Since time is a dimension attached to it, here in case of current as well as saving deposits, the people can go and ask for their money on demand. So therefore these are called as demand deposits and the other two are called as time deposits. So I hope the idea is pretty much clear. Acceptance of deposits from general public. They can be in four different forms: current deposits, saving deposits, fixed and recurring deposits. The former two are collectively known as demand deposits. The latter are called as time deposits. So I hope the idea is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the second important service which a banking company extends. It is called as the grant of credit or loans. Now the credit is extended to all the sectors of the economy. This is done in various forms. This can be done, that credit can be extended to various sectors of the economy in different forms. What are these forms? First, it can be given as loans and advances. Second, discounting of bills, and the last is investment in open market securities. Now these OMOs can be either for the government as well as for the private sector. So this is how the credit is extended by a banking company or a bank in the sectors of the economy, in various sectors of the economy. So I hope this point is pretty much clear, that is grant of credit. Let us now move to the third important banking service, which is the collection of different instruments. Now what the bank is doing, the bank is collecting checks, drafts, bills, hundis and any other instrument, whether it is a foreign instrument or it is an inland instrument. They are doing it on behalf of their depositors. So bank is again it is carrying out a service which is collection of all these inland as well as foreign instruments on behalf of their consumers or on behalf of their depositors. So I hope this idea is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next banking service, which is in relation to provision of remittances. Provision of remittances can be done with the help of either drafts, all mail transfers, or we have telegraphic transfers. So what is provision of remittances? For example, someone is staying in, say, the United States of America, and they have to send their money to some of their relatives who are staying in Bombay per se. So what can they do? They can transfer that money. The money which is being transferred is called as a remittance. And how the bank is carrying out that transaction? It is usually with the help of drafts, or whether it is with the help of mail transfers or telegraphic transfers. So this is again an important function or important service rendered by banks, which is provision of remittances. Now let us move to the next service, which is related to provision of different facilities. For example, the bank is giving its customer safety vault to keep their gold or jewelry, to be very precise, or to keep their property papers. Then it is also providing safe custody of different deals, that is the papers, important documents, as well as securities and any other important stuff. So this is how a provision of facilities, then the bank is charging certain price for the same, and in most of the cases it is given free as well. But this is again an important service rendered by a bank, which is provision of different facilities like safety vaults and custody of different deeds and securities and all of that. So I hope this point is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next point, which is purchase and sale of different instruments. Now these instruments are usually securities for their constituents. So the sale and purchase of securities on behalf of their constituent is done by a bank. Let us now move to the next point, which is acting as an executor or trustee. So a bank acts as an executor as well as a trustee on behalf of their constituents. Yeah, so that is again an important aspect. Let us now move to the miscellaneous services, which boils down to issuance of traveler's check or gifts or checks or provision of tax assistance or investment facilities or investment advices, to be very precise. So these are some of the important banking services which you should understand as students of economics, and I hope the idea is pretty much clear. The first was acceptance of deposits from people. They can be either demand deposits or time deposits. Then it was about grant of credit to various sectors of the economy. Then we move to understand the collection of different instruments, whether that was a foreign or an inland or a foreign instrument. Then we move to build our idea of provision of remittances with the help of mail transfers or telegraphic transfers or drafts. Then we looked at the provision of different facilities like safety vaults and deeds and all of that. Then we move to sale and purchase of different securities for the constituents, and then acting as an executor and trustee, and then certain miscellaneous functions with respect to provision of tax assistance or investment assistance or travelers checks and gifts and all of that. So I hope the idea is pretty much clear. Please stay tuned. Thank you.